there are 5 reasons that people share on social media. 'Di ba? 5 reasons. It has a lot to do with selling and product sharing, pero na-adopt na siya ng mga tao personally when they share on social media. So the first one is to bring value and entertainment to others. Ganito ako kasi we were friends on social media. Ako, I like posting pictures of my dogs. I like making at least funny to me na captions. Tapos even sharing awkward stuff about working out, mga ganon. Kasi I feel na that's me, that I know that that entertains people. Ganun sa akin. Ikaw ba, ano ba yung mga sinishare mo na feeling mong it brings entertainment to people?
Sa personal ko before, it's really more on like makeup, the way I put myself, thoughts, quotes, yan talaga. Or the movies or series or the things that I watch. My
Yeah.
music, the music that I listen to, or any products na, for example, I find it good and I
Mm.
want to share it with them, or if I have a good experience from a place, I share it. So kasi sa
Ah,
akin for me important yung personal story ng mga taong naka-experience kasi that's one thing that I don't like when it comes to influencer, stuff. Because they're paid to say good things. And even if they say, "Oh, you don't have to say good things," when someone sends you a product or gives you a GC for an experience, at the back of your head, you know na ay
you
kahit
have to,
papaano kailangan nating sabihan ng maganda kasi mahal din 'to, like 'di ba? Binigay 'to sa'yo. So that's
mm.
why I really want someone or people whenever they share their experience yung kung okay ba talaga yung product because they paid it for with their own money,
Yeah,
tapos talagang yun yung nararamdaman nila nung na-experience nila yung product or yung service, yung mga ganun ba
yeah.
unedited
'Di ba?
na review.
Mm.
Mm.
On that note, kami po ni Roma ay tumatanggap ng sponsorship. We will say good
Tama.
things. We will say
Mm.
good things on that note.
Tama.
Wala na po kaming ibang sasabihin kundi
Mm.
good things.
Oo. Para po
Willing po
sa
kami sa sponsorships. Mahirap na po ang buhay. Wala po
para po
kami
sa
confidential funds.
Philippine-based businesses,
Oo,
makikontak si
oo.
Marga. For Singapore and
Mm.
international, please contact me.
Oo.
Hindi
If
na
you want
talaga
to send us a
nahiya, no?
proposal, malapit lang naman po ang Singapore at Manila. So, oh my gosh, hindi na pala ako taga Manila. Singapore at Pilipinas, 'di ba? Padala niyo na kami. Diyos ko naman, si Color Pop, may bago kayong labas sa Sailor Moon. Baka gusto niyo naman padala sa amin.
Oo
Si
nga,
Color
oh my
Pop.
gosh. Nakakamiss yung mga makeup, no, makeup stuff.
Oo. Eh, wala na tayong pera.
Mm-mm.
O sige, another reason why people baka mamaya talaga hindi na tayo sponsor. Okay, another reason why people share on social media is because they are defining themselves and they want to make a personal brand, branding ding ding nga, ika nga talaga ang
Mm-mm.
storya. And ikaw, you already discussed it na since you dealt a lot with makeup and of course we are doing podcasting now, kahit papano may konting public persona ka, may personal brand ka. Um,
Yeah.
'Di ba?
Ikaw ba? Ikaw muna, mag-share ka if can you relate to this na parang there at some point yung accounts mo is also about a personal branding, or were you
Yeah.
ever conscious na I'm doing this kasi gusto ko siyang it's a good kumbaga brownie points siya when it comes to
Yeah.
my personal brand. Yang
Honestly
tatanga.
kasi hindi naman hindi naman po kasi ako sikat. Kaya wala akong pakialam. I think more about what my friends and family would think rather than my personal brand because first is wala naman akong gano'n, hindi naman ako artista, hindi rin ako influencer. Pero willing po kaming maging sponsored content, gano'n talaga. Willing
Why
talaga akong
not?
nag-aano talaga. Willing naman
Pinupush
talaga
talaga
kami.
natin, no?
Yeah, pero honestly, I don't know what that brand is. I hope my brand is someone who brings joy. I hope my brand is someone, who's an advocate for animals and na I hope that's my brand na when people see my posts it's about the things that I like, it's about the things that I support, mga ganun. Pero like consciously making a brand, no, I don't. Ikaw meron talaga, 'di ba?
Ito yung sinasabi ko kanina na kumbaga it's a challenge for me to put up that kind because I want to put up myself as a content creator which
Mm.
is separate from my personal life because I remember Mel Robbins she has this quotable quote on social media that
Your social media is not for your friends. Your social media is for you and your dreams and your self expression. And it's meant to put something out in the world intentionally so that people who are looking for you and who need you can find you. That is what social media is for. It's the way that you do total immersion into who you're becoming. And when you can get clear, it's not for your ex coworkers, it's not for your relatives, it's not for your family, it is not for your friends. I think most of my long term friends do not follow me. I'm not putting it out there for anybody else but the people who find value in it. And when you can wrap that around your brain, it'll change your freaking life.
the other way to look at it is your social media should speak for what you do. Nandun lahat ng ginagawa mo. For example, you're a content creator. So for me, aside from the podcast, di ba minsan may guesting din ako sa iba, but
Okay.
it's not aligned to Empowered Talks or kung ano man yung ginagawa kong show. It's a different thing, but it speaks for me as a podcaster, as a speaker, di ba? So yun. And I've attempted that before. Kaso nga lang, sometimes mas gusto rin ng tao na they know about a little about your personal life.
Yeah.
Kasi yun na nga ang uso ngayon sa social media. They should
Let's
have
be real.
they should have an access to your personal life. Otherwise, they will see you as inauthentic.
Yeah.
So parang, what do we know about this person? We haven't tayo alam sa buhay niya. Then they don't like you anymore. So yun yung battle. So for me, ngayon, I just, naka-private lang ako.
Yeah.
Naka-halt muna siya. So that's why Empowered Talks, That Broke Pinoy Podcast, they have their own social media because they stand up for themselves. Kasi
Yeah.
stand alone sila. Hindi siya nakakabet sa akin talaga. Kasi I understand na may ganong personal branding. Okay, ito yung host, ito yung creator, ganyan. But ang hirap.
Yeah.
Ang hirap because I'm really, like, I really value my privacy, especially now na they can just get their photos and they can make an AI. Sometimes may mga cases na they get photos random, then they use it on dating sites. Alam mo
Yeah.
yun, yung mga ganon. Yung mga
Diba?
nakakatakot.
Totoo naman. And usually, it does happen to a lot of yung famous people, yung lalo na yung mga talagang maganda, guwapo. It happens to them a lot. Thankfully, I don't have that problem. Pero to also,
Pero girl, we post bikini photos. Remember? We post bikini photos. Talaga inalis ko nga yung bikini photos ko nga. Bikini talaga yun. I mean, naka-swimsuit, diba? You're just enjoying your vacation. Then the next thing you know, nasa dating site ka na. Like, what?
Gusto naman. Saying that your social media accounts for your other content can stand alone. But still, that's why I like podcasting as a medium. Kasi it's a way for people to get to know us. It's kind of like, seeing the person for who they are, branding. Sobrang minimal ang scripts ng podcasting.
True.
There are people who can do scripts. There are other shows naman, like kami ni Roma, we only have guides. But we're not really scripted. So you are kind of seeing us for who we are. This is like the most personal way to know someone. It's by asking them ridiculous questions.
I agree. Oo.
Diba?
That's why I think it sticks din eh. Kasi ito yung pinaka masasabi mong ang authentic mo, nasasabi mo yung gusto mong sabihin, nang hindi mo iniisip masyado yung hindi naman in control, but it's really different for me. Ikaw, you do like video contents, right? Like for TikTok. Ako, I really have a hard time doing that. I'm okay with this setup. Pero yung sabihin mo talaga sa TikTok, it's really a challenge for me. Someday, I want to try it too. Talagang maging consistent. I want to challenge myself. But nahihirapan ako pag may video. Like yung sobrang ganyan lang.
No, honestly, for those who are curious, of course, Roma and I have our social media platforms. You
Mm-mm.
can follow Empower Talks, you can follow That Broke Pinay. Ako personally kasi, I only have Mad in Manila, which is a podcast that I'm part of, which is on hiatus. Pero personally, I'm okay with people following me on Instagram. So, Margasayo88. Nagpa-plug na po pala ako ng mga social media. TikTok ko is Margasayo. So, um, don't worry, hindi naman ako yung type ng TikToker na sumasayaw at nagpapakita ng singit. Hindi naman.
At
Wala pa po
kuyukot.
tayo sa ganung level. Nagpapakita pa lang ako ng clavicle. Clavicle pa lang yung nakikita sa akin. Pero it's entertaining. The reason why I think I'm enjoying using different social media platforms, and I think while I say na I don't have a brand, but I think the way I utilize each platform is somehow my own brand, is because I try to do it on my own. May mga trends kasi talaga, maraming trends, dancing trends, yung mga kunong sound ang gagamitin mo. Pero honestly, that doesn't matter to me because if it speaks to me, if I find it funny, tas I know that I want to do my own spin on it, that's when I do it. Parang wala akong pakialam doon. So basically, the way I use each platform is unique to me. Yun ako eh. Kung may gagayahin man ako, definitely yun din sayaw. Pag may sayaw kasi ako, ibig sabihin may pinsan, may kapatid na namilit. Pero no, ako talaga, hindi talaga. So, ganun siya. Kasi wala, ganun lang talaga siya eh. Parang ang saya kasi. Keeps you young. Keeps you
Yeah.
young.
Just because we can do it, it doesn't mean na hindi namin gusto din yun or we don't enjoy
Yeah.
consuming those types of entertainment or those types of posts. Actually, nakakatuwa nga. Ako honestly, bilib ako kasi it's ang hirap yung iba parang mga nakailang take na, 'di ba? And
Oo.
then you're putting out yourself out there. So, yun, nakaka-amaze din siya at the same time.
Yeah. Pero ito pa, that's the second reason why people share. The third one is to grow and nourish relationships. We have like a more in-depth subject on that kasi
Yeah.
relationships matter when it comes to sharing, and it does impact privacy. Other reasons would be it's a self-fulfillment ritual. So when you post and you're proud of what you post, may fulfillment siya, di ba?
Yeah. Ako, I do
Yourself.
that more recently.
Yeah.
This year. Every time I finish a project or I finish an important episode or I accomplished something, I really post like a selfie on my personal
Yeah.
account because no one will tell you good job. So parang sa akin, it's to push myself then to, alam mo yun, na parang, oh, you did great.
Yeah.
Kinaya mo, girl. O, next
Oo.
time ulit. Ganon.
Kasi 'di ba dapat ang biggest cheerleader mo is sarili mo pa din. So,
Yeah.
when you post achievements like this and you are happy about it, you share it to the world, ano, just enjoy it, 'di ba? Again, bashers are there no matter what happens. Bayaan mo lang sila, 'di ba? Pero kung
Yeah.
ikaw proud ka sa sarili mo, you show up for yourself, that's huge and everyone should do
Mm-mm.
that. And finally, social media is a way to share what we believe in,
I
'di
think we
ba?
share this,
Yeah.
Marga. As much as ako personally, as much as I don't want to talk about, the bad stuff. But sometimes, napuput ka talaga sa test. And I honestly want to use my platform para rin makapag-inform sa ibang tao, to give them another perspective, ganyan. And at the same time, it's what you believe in. Yun yung principle mo, 'di ba?
Right. Which means na ako, I know Roma is being very careful about it. Pero sinishare niya sa akin yun. Actually, naririndi naririndi ako sa pag-share. Hindi kasi joke lang yun. It's something that we talk about not on the recording kasi baka mabash kami. Pero there are things na you can only share with friends, with people you can trust with your opinions. Kasi baka mabunot ka kasi this week, ikaw yung maka-cancel. Ganun na yun eh. Ikaw yung mabubunot sa raffle this week, ikaw yung ka-cancel nila. Ako, I still feel differently about it. I still share my political beliefs. I still share like advocacies and say it's about dogs or pets who need help. If it's an LGBTQIA issue, like yung about kay Pura Luca Vega,
Yeah.
who I support. Because I've been a supporter of Pura Luka since they came out parang years ago, 2018 pa yata, fina-follow ko na siya. I don't mind sharing this, and I know that there are so many people in my circle who don't exactly believe in the same things I do. If they want to engage in discussion, walang problema. Basta willing
Yeah.
kang makinig din. Kung makikinig ako sa'yo, willing ka rin dapat makinig sa akin. Pero I have this favorite thing that I do on TikTok. I love TikTok because it became a platform for a lot of women to educate other women about weaponized incompetence, or how to conduct yourself in relationships, or when you should get out of relationships. So there are women on TikTok who I really love, like si Shonda, si Cecilia Regina. They are based in other countries, pero I love their content, and I like commenting. I like
Mhm.
commenting on videos. And sometimes when you comment about your own experiences in relationships, talagang may mambabash sa'yo.
Mm.
Lalaki man sila or they hide behind an anonymous photo.
Mhm.
Walang problema sa akin yun. Kasi I believe naman in what I say, and I heavily research. Hindi naman ako nagsasalita. I'm not just talking out of my ass. These are things that I believe can
Yeah.
impact someone, so I engage. Wala akong problema doon. Tapos ano talaga, kahit hindi ka nila kilala, they will try to hit you low.
Mhm.
Kunyari magko-comment ka lang sa video na, sabi ko, that's why women should really understand when they should get out of a relationship. If it's not working for them, if you're dating a poor guy na alam mong hindi okay sa'yo, you should get out. There's no problem. Tapos talagang may mga magre-reply na lalaki. One even said na, I pity the guy who would be with you kasi you won't be there for him if things get rough. So syempre ako sinagot ko, sabi ko, first of all, kaya naman nung jowa ko yung sarili niya. Kaya niya. Kasi kaya ko din yung sarili ko.
Mm.
So, you don't get the point. Tas siyempre, ipapakyo ka na lang nila sa comment section. As in, mumurahin ka na lang nila after. Kasi
Yeah,
after
that's
that,
what
wala
they
na
do,
silang
eh.
mm.
They have the
Hay!
time, eh. They have the
They have,
time.
they have the time but not the smarts. My gosh. Kaloka. So yun yung mga reasons why people share. And you get to know
Mm.
someone a lot through social media.
But
Um,
at the same
mm,
time, Marga, I wanna highlight din, kasi may mga ganun din, eh. Like, they have this facade, eh. Like, they're very
yeah,
active, they're pro whatever, whatever, but they really don't do it in their personal life.
yeah,
Or, di ba? Parang ano din, eh. So, that's why you have to discern.
yeah,
Always discern. Yun lang naman. And also, remember that social media is not everything.
yeah.
It's just partially, maybe partially true. It may be a lie, but always be skeptical. That's my word this week. Be skeptical. Always question. Kasi if you will take everything that you see on social media as hard truth, 'di ba? Eh wala.
Mapa-fake news talaga tayo. Mape-fake news talaga
Yeah.
tayo all the time.
Oo.
Pero nakakapagod 'no? I don't know how people do it na, they so personal social media, which is very different from their in-person persona. Parang nakakapagod 'no? Pero I know people do that, and wala, eh, gano'n talaga. So tama naman, discernment po talaga. Ano po
Mm.
ba yung discern? Dessert ba 'yan? Dessert ba 'yan? Discern ba 'yan?
Verify information.
Oo, 'di
Oo.
ba?
O hindi yung
Discern.
ano, para kang ano, kulto na susunod sa lahat ng sinabi, gano'n, 'wag
'Di ba?
gano'n.
Ayun. Kaya
Oo.
'wag din tayo pero that has led to people oversharing. It has.
Yes, oo. Which is true. Sabi nga, 'di ba, ng mga tao, wala na daw talagang private sa social media because everything you do, kahit pa mautot ka, 'di ba, laman ng banyo nyo, 'di ba? People are sharing this on social media. Kaya naman minsan talaga mapapaisip ka na lang when there are good things happening to you. Will I still post this on social media? Is this humble bragging, or is it just me enjoying the good stuff that or the good things that's happening in my life?
'Di ba? Eto, we have to answer this question because ikaw nga sabi mo you still post accomplishments, which is true. Pero good things don't just come in accomplishments. There are different ways to feel good about yourself. Pero always have certain filters in place, and most of these filters involve family, di ba? Yun talaga.
Honestly,
Ah,
lately,
same.
ganyan na din ako.
Oo.
Yeah,
Buti na
kasi
lang.
alam mo girl, as you age, naiiba-iba na rin yung mga opinion nyo sa mga bagay-bagay. Fact din yung
Oo.
magkakaiba na kayo ng, like for us, we're already situated here in Singapore, and then my family is situated in Manila. So it's really different. The people you socialize or the things that you expose yourself to, may effect yun eh. So therefore, as you grow, as you live, talagang nag-iiba-iba yung opinion nyo. And sometimes,
Mm.
para lang hindi kayo talaga magwarlahan sa buhay, wag mo na lang. That's why I'm thankful for close friends
Yeah,
sa social
sa
media.
social
So,
media. Tsaka ano, buti na lang kahit si Facebook kasi ano eh, syempre each platform is different. So Facebook
yeah.
is where all of your family is. So if you were to filter family out, that's the best way to do it. Do it on Facebook, 'di ba?
But yeah, I want to share
Yeah.
something. I have a
Yeah.
Facebook, but I don't have any relatives in it. Because I use
Oh,
my Facebook for just to be admin for my pages.
yeah.
But that's it. I don't have any relatives doon kasi ayoko. Like pasong-paso na ako talaga sa Facebook girl, as in.
Sa mga kamag-anak po ni Roma na nananawagan sa nawawalang bata. Kasi wala siyang
Wala
Facebook.
po, wala.
Ako, I have Facebook pero I already have filters in place. Kasi you can determine who would be able to see your posts. So si Facebook may ganun siya. I do filter that. Kasi nga parang when you get older, like you said, besides knowing na magkaiba kayo ng opinion ng relatives mo, actually habang tumatanda ka, you do realize there are some relatives who are quite toxic in your life, who are quite abusive. So I don't want to give them access to me because they don't deserve to have access to me in my life. I would rather filter them out kaysa na makita nila tas kung ano nung naririnig mo. Kasi uso yun sa pamilya namin eh. Nakita dito, narinig dito, kung saan na nakarating yung storya. Imbis na
Sa
kausapin
true.
kami directly. Tapos pag kinausap mo naman directly, magpapanggap. O edi sige, wala ka na lang alam sa akin. Ganun na lang
Mm.
talaga. Kaya din
Yung
ang Instagram ko, medyo mas private siya. Kasi nga, basta yun na siya. Basta
ako naman,
pag-filter ng post.
yeah, ako naman before, may ganyan. Before, nag-filter pa ako sa Facebook. Because that's not my first account eh. Inalis ko na talaga yung original account ko. And then I got tired. Like, why do I have to filter people? Why do I have to adjust? Kumbaga yun yung sa akin. Parang, di ba, social media, this is my space. Bakit ako yung nag-a-adjust? Sa akin lang naman yun. That's the way I think. Na parang, gusto kong mag-post. Tapos, iintindihin ko sila. So what I
Mm-mm.
did, wag na lang. Kaya ko
Okay
naman
na
ng
lang
walang
mag-post.
Facebook.
Oo. Pero para dun sa mga taong walang choice, like me, I have no choice. I
Yeah.
have to be on
At least
Facebook.
that's an option, yeah.
You can choose who you want to share these moments with. It's okay.
Mhm.
Okay lang mang-block. Okay lang
Yeah.
mang-block. Or okay lang na hindi sila part dun sa um, public space na lumalabas lahat ng post mo. You can filter them out. It's fine. Don't
Yeah.
worry.
Ako talaga may ugali ko lang talaga mag cold turkey. Pag gano'n, ayoko na.
Mm-mm.
Delete ko na yan. Ganon.
Kumakain ako ng cold cuts so no choice talaga ako. Sige, ito. So, yun naman, that's, we've talked about positive things, di ba? Or let's say, mga accomplishments, triumphs, di ba? How about relationships? Ito, sagutin mo to. Di ba? Kasi syempre, if you're dating someone new, or if if you have a partner, di ba, long-term partner, do you post them? Like, how do you feel about posting them?
Alam mo, if you asked me this question like 10 years ago or probably when I was dating, it's gonna be a different answer. But now, because, again, social media, iba na yung effect niya sa buhay natin. And also, I think I've come to a certain maturity na din. Personal rule, don't post it unless sure na.
Mm-mm.
Kumbaga, i-soft launch mo na lang muna sa stories.
Mm-mm.
Pakamay-kamay, ganyan, di ba? Pero yung sabihin mong every time na magde-date ka, halimbawa, tas mega post ka, tas pag nag-away kayo, di-delete mo lahat.
Mm-mm.
Mas nag-invite ka pa ng chismosa sa buhay mo kasi, uy, nakita mo si ano, di ba ang sweet-sweet nila? Lahat na lang pinost. Tapos yung mga mahakabang monthly messages, tas lahat ngayon, wala na. Check mo, ganon. O, di
Oo,
ba?
tapos check mo yung album, di ba? I-check mo yung album.
Oo.
Hala, wala na yung album nila. Eh, di ba
Hala,
kakasal lang nun?
nag-unfollowan.
Oo. Eh, di ba, mag-honeymoon pa yun sa ganito? My gosh, pwede ba, pag magpo-post kayo ng mga jowa niyo sa social media na sobrang saya niyo, pag nag-break kayo, pwede mag-post din kayo. Kasi hindi namin kaya na hindi namin nalalaman.
Tama,
Kayo na
in-involve nyo
nag-share.
kami. Sama nyo kami. Hello,
Huwag niyo
kailangan
kami
naman update.
Huwag niyo kami cliffhanger. Sama niyo naman kami sa storya. Tapos isipin mo, do you ask them directly? Parang ganon, di ba?
Kamusta? Nang hindi ka chismosa yung dating mo, gano'n.
Oo. What if hindi kayo close, di ba? Eh kung close, kaya ko naman diretsuhin. Pero kung hindi ko ka-close, paano na? So, pwede bang update nyo kami?
Pero ako ngayon, now with my personal social media, I just made a rule na I will not post anything about my marriage or my family. Usually, pag nagpo-post ako, like, spur of the moment, then I'm gonna archive it. It's because I have to ask their permission then. Can I
Yeah.
post your pic? Ganyan. Especially, I have my pamangkin who's very young. So, I don't want her to be exposed if she don't want to be exposed. So, it's
Yeah.
really important then that you ask permission. So, yun, even before when I was posting my pictures with my husband, I would ask him, can I post this? Is it okay with you? Because I don't want to violate their privacy din, di ba? And even with my in-laws, I do the same. Pero
O, di ba?
ngayon nga, talaga, I ask. Kasi baka mamaya ayaw nila eh.
Yeah.
Mamaya nandito pala sila. Tapos yung pala, sabi nila, absent lang sila sa office. Ikaw, pinost mo na, di
Ikaw pa,
nahuli ka pa.
ikaw pa lang may kasalanan, kaya sila napatawag ng HR.
Kaya
Eto
nga.
naman, sasabihin ko naman sa mga ganyan na, kung kayo ay nagtatago, edi wag na kayo sumama sa photo, pwede ba? Paano kayo eh? Papahamak kayo eh, di ba? Pero honestly, I do ask, lalo na yung mga minors, may
Yeah.
pamangkin ako and sobrang adorable niya. Pero when I do want to post something, I really ask the parent, is it okay to post this? Papakita ko talaga. Payag naman. So kung pumayag, laban. Tag mo lang si parent para, alam mo yun, alam niya kung ano yung pinost mo. Pero ayun, you really have to ask for consent. Pero for me to answer the question about relationships, I don't. Walang ano.
Wala kayong mahihita sa social media ni
Wala kayong
Marga.
makikita.
Kahit i-accept
Pamilya ko
ka
lang
niya.
siya. Pamilya at aso ko lang. Wala kayong makikita. Diba? Yung pala kasi
Limit.
hindi niya alam na magjowa kami. Kaya walang may alam. Hindi kasi ano ba, again, this is something that my boyfriend and I have talked about. Na sabi ko sa kanya na since I have a big social media presence, marami
Mhm.
akong friends, I have social media platforms, multiple, tapos siya, low-key, I have told him na if we do want to post something, kailangan kang maging ready. Medyo pagpapiestahan ka talaga, especially for someone like me na wala namang may alam na nagkaka-boyfriend ako. Minsan nga kahit ate ko hindi alam eh. Charing nga, minsan kahit kapatid ko hindi alam eh. So, alam mo yon,
Be
if
ready na may
ever I declare,
manghimasok talaga.
if ever I declare someone publicly na I'm dating someone na may picture, I'm sure pagdidiskitahan siya. So, I'm also trying to protect that. Hindi na nga ako artista, pero pinagchichismisan pa rin ako. Who knows pa kung maging artista pa ako, di ba? My gosh, ang hirap na. Hirap na
Grabe.
charot. Kasi ganun talaga. Siyempre, na-judge. Ayoko rin naman na ma-judge siya. Ayoko rin naman ng makarinig ng mga bagay na against him, against me. Eh, nananahimik na lang kami. Tapos, kung ano pa sasabihin nyo, mga betera. mga
True. Somewhat we share the same thinking na or reasoning din. That's why we don't post them. It's because, well, we really want that part of our lives private. And at the same time, ako naman din, it's my social media. So, hindi naman kailangang may presensya sila. 'Di ba? If people around you or yung friends mo gustong kamustahin kayo or
Yeah.
kami, kamustahin nyo kami. Mag-message
Directly.
kayo.
Mm-mm.
Text me, call me, diba? We can always talk, pero I don't have to, kasi nga, parang sabi nga ni Davao Konya, diba? Wala naman dapat patunayan on social media.
Yeah. Pero sadly, people think that they do. Same din sa akin, call me, text me, padala nyo kami ng ube pandesal, walang problema.
Yeah.
Pwede. Kahit
Pa-Gcash,
gusto.
ganyan, tsareng.
Oo, pa-Gcash, pwede rin naman. Tapos diba, again, the reason why we do this is besides protecting our partners and also safekeeping that privacy, it's also because we want to keep really happy moments. Just that. Happy. Happy
Yeah.
moments. Not everything has to be shared on social media.
May
Diba?
mga times talaga na gusto mong inyo lang, alam mo yon. Or sometimes ako, like, if I really, like, for example, I had a good trip, for example, lumabas kami ng country, nagbakasyon kami, I would post pero late. Hindi ako naglalagay ng
Oh, yeah.
exact place. Kasi
Oo.
that's also, privacy and security.
Yeah. This is something that I've been hearing a lot on social media about the evil eye. Have you heard about this?
Oh yeah, I've heard about it. And I feel that it's true. Oh my
Yeah, explain mo nga.
God.
Anong intindi mo sa kanya?
Let's put it on the perspective of social media. So for example, you posted that you're very happy, ang dami mo accomplishments, you just post the good stuff about your life. Not everyone who looks at it or nakiki-osyoso dyan is really happy for you. Not all of them are that. Kasi hindi mo naman lahat sila friends. And
Yeah.
even friends, sometimes they're not happy for you. Right? So, parang nakakainis, nagbabiyahe na naman siya, or grabe, nakailang concert, anak ng Weteng Lord, or gano'n, diba? May ganong ngayon, may ganong meme ngayon. So, and sometimes, what happens is, sabi nila, yung evil eye na yan, ang nangyayari, the good things that happen to you, parang, nauusog.
Nauudlot. Yeah.
Yeah, nauudlot. Either nag-aaway kayong magjowa, or
Na-aksidente. May mga ganun na moment na
yeah,
aksidente sa biyahe.
yes, or di kaya yung project na pinopost mo na ang tagal-tagal mo nang pinag-work on, it will be canceled, parang hindi na natuloy. So, parang in a way, they are praying negative for you. Lagi na lang siya. Ending, di na ikaw. Pero I mean, of course, it's just like a concept. But ako, I personally believe it. That's why I limit talaga my post. Ikaw,
Kaya
naniniwala ka ba
sabi
doon?
nila, now I do, and that's why I filter stuff na. That's why I filter stuff. Before kasi, if it's in the moment, let's say I want to share na nasa biyahe ako, I would. Pero nung nalaman ko yung concept na yun, especially since personally, sometimes we're not doing well din. Sabi ko, minsan talaga baka may energy na nag-i-invite na maging bad yung experience. So you just try to avoid that. So how do you avoid it? Ang mga nababasa ko sa social media, what I see on TikTok is that when you're traveling, do not post photos during the whole duration of the trip. Maybe you can share photos with your loved ones. Kunyari, nasa private chat kayo. Sige, share mo siya. Pero wag muna sa social media mo. Kasi nangyayari, especially if you don't filter your audience and someone thinks badly of you on the during the trip, yun nga, baka may sakunang mangyari. Ang sad naman nun. Kumbaga, you can still post it, pero in the moment, enjoy it muna. Enjoy it
True.
muna in the moment. Unless bayad ka talaga na mag-post during the moment, let's say sponsored post siya, you have to. Pero yung personal na pwede naman siguro pag uwi ko na lang i-post, sige, go. Why not?
Yeah.
Diba?
True. Ako naman, basta magpo-post ako because okay lang. Dati very conscious ako, Marga, when people like, ay, ayoko i-post kasi baka sabihin nila, I'm so full of myself. Ngayon hindi. Isipin nyo lang, I'm so full of myself, I don't care. But I just, yun nga, for security reasons lang din, I don't post where I am exactly kasi, di ba, naging habit din natin yan before because of social media. For example, you're at the Eiffel Tower, you post that you're in Paris, diba? Good morning, Paris! May ganyan ako dati, nagpunta ako first time ko sa Paris. Good morning, Paris! Or good evening, Paris! Ganyan. Tapos, ayun, wag mong gawin kasi security
Diba?
nga, bakla.
Yeah.
Alam mo ba, wait, speaking of
Mm.
security, there was a story way back before na ganyan, yung mag-asawa sa Facebook, they would post everything wherever they are. Tapos nag-post sila ng status na, we're so excited to go to this concert this weekend, ganyan. Basically, their life is on social media. Nung alam na ng lahat ng friends nila na, on Thursday night, nasa concert sila, malayo. Alam mo, girl, ninakawan sila ng friend nila. Yeah, buti na lang kamo may CCTV sila. This is one of the famous stories about social media, about posting everything online. So yun, it turns out, nakita nila, friend nila, na-plot nung
Mm.
friend nila na manakawan sila because everything is on social media. So that's why
Yeah.
you just
Parang
don't
Bling Ring,
learn
no?
from
Parang,
them.
parang Bling Ring, yung movie na Bling Ring. Alam mo yun?
Oh, I don't know
That's
that.
one of my favorite movies na sa LA merong group of kids na they would burglarize mga celebrities and they
Mm.
would know when to go to the house dahil they post kung san sila sa araw na to. So Paris Hilton was one of the biggest victims. She was
Oh,
burglarized for like over 2 years. Pabalik-balik sila sa bahay niya.
my
Um,
God.
yun,
May
ganun nga.
ganyan din yung I think stylist ba ng Kardashians? Nawala lahat ng bag niya kasi meron siyang YouTube channel. So,
Oh,
syempre,
yun.
nag-unbox siya, nag-share siya ng lahat ng bags niya, lahat ng mamahalin limited edition. So, so what happened is, alam na nung mga nagnanakaw kung nasan yung mga yon. And nung nung nakapasok sa bahay niya, yung mga limited edition lang ang mga pinagkukuha.
Grabe, no? Kasi alam na nila na yun yung limited edition na in-explain mo.
Yeah. Because you share everything. That's oversharing.
Gosh, 'di ba? So
Mm.
ayun, hirap naman, no? So again, we have to be careful about our location. Please be careful, lalo na kung mag-isa ka sa bahay. Please be
Yes,
careful about
yes.
sharing your address. Be careful about sharing your valuables, even sharing photos of your kids. Imagine the number of cases na na-stalk yung bata kasi nakyutan yung mga tao on social media, tapos may stalker na, ay my gosh, kinikilabutan ako whenever I think about it. Na there was a
Hindi,
story from, yeah,
oh my God, hindi ko alam yan. Hindi ko alam yan
yeah,
na
there was a
na-stalk yung
story from,
bata.
yeah, there was a story from years ago. There was this family who was a YouTube family, so they would post. Tapos yung anak nila, pinapost nila. Tapos they started receiving messages from this guy who would always comment talaga na ang cute-cute, ang ganda-ganda, ganun-ganon. Tapos I think has tried calling them personally. Tapos until yung bata na ang nagsabi na, can we please stop it na? So
Oh
they
my
shut
God.
down. They shut down the accounts, wala na. Years after, like 5 years after, so the kid is now in, I think parang before high school, elementary age. My
Mm.
God, nahanap sila ng lalaki sa ibang state. Nahanap sila ng lalaki.
Ang scary, my gosh.
The neighbors thought na meron lang homeless guy na naglalakad around the area. Tapos, I think the guy was in front of the house ng bata. Hindi niya pa alam nandun yung bata nakatira. Spoke into the ring camera or tried shouting into the house. Narinig ng bata yung boses niya, recognized him. That's when the police came, sabi niya, oh, I've been looking for this kid who's 8 years old. I've been trying to get a date with her for years. Ganon. A date.
Ew. Ew.
Kaya talagang yung mga parents na nag-share, di ba? If you want to do that, walang problema. Just put safety measures in place. Kaya nga you ask for consent, you manage you manage your location really well, di ba? Tapos
Yeah,
syempre,
and
be
honestly,
careful.
for me, especially when if your kids, like I understand na syempre happy kayo, you're proud of your kids, yung achievements nila, but please think twice or more than 10 times, I guess, if you will post where they are studying.
Yes, my gosh, please.
Kasi hindi nyo alam,
Yun.
hindi naman kayo kasama niyan lagi eh. 'Di ba? So, yun lang, parang sa akin, talagang, if you're listening to this episode, I hope that you remind yourself, your friends, your family na kids, especially kids, wala silang laban. Hindi ganun kadali. Kasi wala pa silang masyadong alam sa buhay. Ganun.
'Di ba nakakatakot? Oh, depart na tayo dun sa nakakatakot na subject ng security. Doon naman tayo sa
Go, go.
nakakainis. Doon naman tayo sa nakakainis.
Sabi sa inyo, huhugutin namin ang iba't ibang emosyon nyo ngayon eh. Oh.
Oo,
'Di ba?
'di ba? Ayun. Kami wala kaming kids ni Roma, pero we understand how
Mm.
scary it is. 'di ba?
Yeah. May
Ayun.
pamangkin tayo.
May mga pamangkin tayo, 'di ba?